What is FSSC 22000? Components, certification, version 6, main difference with ISO 22000 SQF. As we plan to establish human colonies on Mars and let AI take the reins, it's surprising how something as basic as food safety still has so many gaps. Just try Googling food recall. You'll find hundreds of news stories. It's a double-edged sword. It's great that someone's keeping a close watch, but it makes you wonder why these issues are happening in the first place. Some recalls are no joke, like those involving life-threatening allergic reactions, while others are more unusual, like recalling food for being too spicy. When it comes to food safety, there are numerous standards, regulations, and certifications. Among them, one of the most crucial is FSSC 22000. In this blog, we'll dive deep into this topic and cover the following points. What is FSSC 22000? What are the components of FSSC 22000? What is the main difference between ISO 22000 and FSSC 22000? FSSC 22000 versus SQF. Why two certifications? How to get FSSC 22000 certification using Isolocity QMS. What is FSSC 22000 version 6? Why Isolocity Food Safety Management System? Let's dig deeper into this. FSSC 22000 Food Safety System Certification 22000 is a globally recognized certification scheme for food safety management systems. It is designed to ensure the safety of food products across the entire supply chain, from farm to fork. The certification is based on existing ISO standards, particularly ISO 22000. FSSC 22000 is recognized by the Global Food Safety Initiative GFSI, is compatible with ISO 9001, and therefore it is often a preferred certification for most organizations that deals with food safety. FSSC 22000 is built on three key components. ISO 22000. The foundation of FSSC 22000 is ISO 22000, which provides a framework for developing, implementing, and continuously improving a food safety management system, FSMS. It is based on the principles of hazard analysis and critical control points, HACCP, which identify and control food safety hazards throughout the supply chain. Prerequisite programs. PRP's FSSC 22000 requires the implementation of sector-specific PRPs, which are essential to control food safety hazards in the processing environment. Examples of PRPs include good manufacturing practices, GMP, good hygiene practices, GHP, and other preventive measures. Additional FSSC 22000 requirements. In addition to ISO 22000 and PRPs, FSSC 22000 includes additional requirements specific to the certification scheme. These requirements focus on the management of services, product labeling, food defense, and management of allergens, among other critical aspects of food safety. In a nutshell, ISO 22000 is a standard and FSSC 22000 is a certification that is based on the principles of ISO 22000. Differences are always expressed better in tables, so let's understand this in a tabular format. The reason for having both FSSC 22000 and SQF, Safe Quality Food, certifications lies in their different approaches, industry recognition, and specific requirements, catering to various needs within the food industry. To get FSSC 22000 certification using Isolocity QMS, follow these steps. Familiarize yourself with the FSSC 22000 standards, which include ISO 22000, ISO TS 22000 and 2-1, and additional FSSC requirements. This will help you align your processes with the certification criteria. Download detailed documentation provided by FSSC 22000. 1. Customize your QMS. Tailor Isolocity's features to meet the specific requirements of FSSC 22000. This includes setting up modules for document management, risk assessment, corrective actions, and internal audits. 2. Map requirements. Use Isolocity's tools to map FSSC 22000 requirements to specific QMS functionalities. Ensure that all critical aspects are covered, such as food safety policies, hazard analysis, and preventive controls. This mapping process involves three key aspects. Mapping ISO 22000 components. First, we will align the components of ISO 22000 with the specific features of isolocity QMS, as FSSC 22000 is based on ISO 22000 principles. Industry-specific PRPs. Next, we'll identify and map industry-specific PRPs for four sectors: food transport and storage, food manufacturing, food catering, and food retail and wholesale. FSSC 22000 scheme requirements. Finally, we will map the requirements of the FSSC 22000 scheme. Document control. Use isolocity's document management system to create, review, and approve policies and procedures related to food safety. Risk assessment. Implement risk assessment tools within isolocity to evaluate and address potential hazards in your food safety processes. Isolocity features a risk management section where you can generate customized risk reports using HACCP principles. Internal audits. Schedule and track internal audits to ensure compliance with FSSC 22000 requirements. Isolocity can help manage audit schedules, checklists, and corrective actions. Training and competence. Use the training management features in isolocity to ensure that all staff are trained and competent in food safety practices. Perform a gap analysis to identify any areas where your current processes might fall short of FSSC 22000 requirements. Use isolocity's reporting tools to analyze these gaps and develop action plans for improvement. Download ISO 22000 Gap Analysis spreadsheet provided by FSSC 22000. Check out FSSC 22000 version 6 Gap Analysis provided by Go Audits. Document preparation. Ensure all necessary documentation is complete and up-to-date in isolocity. This includes food safety plans, risk assessments, and evidence of compliance. Internal audits and reviews. Conduct thorough internal audits and management reviews using isolocity to ensure all requirements are met before the official certification audit. Select an accredited certification body and schedule the certification audit. Provide them with the necessary documentation and evidence of compliance that you've organized using isolocity. If the certification audit reveals any nonconformities, use isolocity's corrective action features to address and resolve them promptly. After achieving certification, use isolocity to continually monitor and improve your food safety management system. Regularly review and update your processes to maintain compliance and adapt to any changes in standards. By leveraging isolocity QMS, you can streamline the process of obtaining and maintaining FSSC 22000 certification, ensuring that your food safety management system meets the required standards efficiently. FSSC 22000 is a global certification scheme for food safety management systems, built on the foundation of ISO 22000. It is widely recognized for ensuring that food safety practices meet rigorous standards throughout the supply chain. FSSC 22000 version 5.1 was the previous iteration of the standard, introduced in 2020. This version focused on enhancing the robustness of food safety management systems by aligning more closely with ISO 22000:2018 and sector-specific technical specifications. It addressed several areas, including the integration of food safety management with business processes and risk management. Evolving industry needs. The food industry is continuously evolving, with new challenges and regulatory requirements emerging. Version 6 addresses these changes by updating the standard to reflect current best practices and industry trends. Enhanced focus on sustainability. There is a growing emphasis on sustainability in food safety, which version 6 incorporates to align with global environmental and social expectations. Integration with other management systems. Organizations are increasingly seeking integrated management systems that combine food safety with other management aspects, such as quality and environmental management. Version 6 supports this integration more effectively. FSSC 22000 version 6 introduces several important updates and new components. Version 6 continues to align with ISO 22000:2018, ensuring that the food safety management system is up to date with international best practices. It also incorporates elements from updated technical specifications, such as ISO TS 22002-1 and other sector-specific requirements. The standard places a stronger emphasis on a risk-based approach, requiring organizations to identify, assess, and mitigate risks more comprehensively throughout their operations. Version 6 facilitates the integration of food safety management with other systems, such as quality, environmental, and occupational health and safety management systems, promoting a more holistic approach to organizational management. Reflecting global trends, version 6 incorporates sustainability practices into food safety management, addressing environmental and social responsibilities alongside traditional food safety concerns. The update includes changes to certification requirements to ensure that they meet the latest industry and regulatory expectations, providing a more robust framework for organizations to achieve and maintain certification. Overall, FSSC 22000 version 6 aims to enhance the effectiveness of food safety management systems by integrating the latest industry trends, improving risk management practices, and supporting organizational integration. It builds on the strengths of previous versions while addressing new challenges and expectations in the food industry. Isolocity's food safety management system is perfectly aligned with FSSC 22000 standards, offering seamless integration, efficient document control, and comprehensive risk management. Its user-friendly platform simplifies internal audits and continuous improvement, ensuring global compliance with ease. Tailored for flexibility and backed by expert support, Isolocity streamlines the path to FSSC 22000 certification, making it the ideal choice for organizations dedicated to food safety excellence.